Yeah, we're doing our Q&A stream today. You guys have already added some questions to the Tellonym, but it's not just a Q&A stream, because for that you would not need to see my hands, right? Nu, hi Nu. Now, why are we doing a handcam stream today? That's because we're also building some Lego. Heck yeah, brother. Now, unfortunately, I did order the Game Boy set, the Lego Game Boy. Unfortunately, it didn't arrive yet. It was very popular, so flip us off. Alright, here. For you, Nu, because I like you so much. We're not building the Game Boy today, unfortunately. I had to do like a emergency order from Amazon, and we are instead building another Lego. It doesn't even fit on the cam, but it's another Super Mario Lego. Heck yeah, yippee! What did you do? No, that was only for Nu. That was not for you, Chuya. Nu, thank you for shouting people out. Can you please wait? No, I'm actually gonna do some shoutouts myself. Selbst ist der Streamer nicht. Okay, so we also have Chuya, of course. Thank you, Nu, for already shouting out Noir and Kate. Then we of course have Chuya. And also Nu, of course. Then we had Ahi up here as well. Let me also give a shout out to Ahi. And we also have Mary here. Alright. I hope I got everyone. If I didn't get you, then please scream at me. Guys, everyone, yes, follow the homies, please. Everyone, follow all the people. Everyone is super nice. And yeah, we're gonna build this. Wait, you can't even see it yet. We're gonna build this right here, the piranha plant, while answering all of your questions. Now, currently, last time I checked, there were 43 questions. Maybe there will be a few more added during the stream. The link is up in the chat if you guys want to add more questions to the Tellonym. And we're gonna go through them. Amina told me a question and I'm so excited for you to find it. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay, let's see if I can figure out. You know what was kind of weird? When I made the Tellonym, I made it like a day before I told anyone about it. And like, before I even told anyone, there were already 7 questions in German. Like, someone must have found it already somehow. That is so weird. Anyway. Guys, we also have some snacks, because it is Spooky Month. It is the start of Spooky Month. So I got me some spooky snacks, and you guys can decide what we're gonna get. So it's like... we have a few mini bags. I'm gonna show them in detail as well. I think this is... no, okay. I thought it was the wrong way. Rollis, ja. Habe ich mir hier einfach mal besorgt. Could be automated questions. They do appear if you don't put them off yourself. That could be, because some of them are kind of weird. Alright, and we also have eyeballs. Yeah, yummy. Saure Glühwürmchen, so goated. So true, so true. See, that's why I like you, Nu. Because we are one and the same. Which one do you guys want me to try first? Before I start with the Lego and the questions. So we have... these are like licorice and orange. Then also licorice and orange. Then we have... this kind of reminds me a bit of Lachgummi. These are mostly red. There's blue in here. I like blue. Look at this blue. Can you even see it? Where the fuck is the camera? Blue. This one, which one? So yeah. Then we of course have like skulls. Right, this one first, the Glühwürmchen. Saure Glühwürmchen. Yummy. I love them. Then I have no fucking idea what this is supposed to be. Sorry, I'm swearing so much. YouTube will demonetize me, even though I'm not monetized on YouTube anyway. This is like teeth. And then of course we have the eyeballs. They're squishy. Have you guys ever... I know like some people had to like experiment with like cow eyeballs in school. I'm glad I know how to do that shit. Because I can't with eyes. I really can't. So, Oh, hi, Sandbreak. Hi, hi. So, which one do we choose? We had Pig. Oh, hi, Krampus. Pig Ivor is ill. I'm so glad I never had to do that. The benefit of moving a lot during your childhood. So you always get into a different curriculum. That one there. This one. The Glühwürmchen. Okay, thank you, Chuya. I know that you are very goated. Alright, let me put them away because, as you guys know, Lego comes in a lot of bags. I'm gonna get that bag. But first, ice both together, one for each cheek, so true. Okay, before we eat the Lego, we're gonna eat some saure Glühwürmchen. Here, chat, this is for you. Get that bag, brother. Look at that quality. Yummy. I'm gonna get the blue one. Oh my god, they're tiny. Look. They're extremely tiny. Aren't they normally like bigger than this? They're so tiny. Alright, before I pack out the goods, the Lego, not what you're thinking. I see you, Nu. I see what you're thinking. Let me put on the questions. They're a rich size actually. No, it's just cold. It's just cold. Alright, let me put on the questions. So we're gonna start with the automated questions. They might be automated. Maybe I have a stalker. I don't know. If you're stalking me, please don't do that. Anyway, some of them are in German, but I will still do them in English. So the first person asked, do you have time in the coming days? And the answer is absolutely not, because we are going to play Resident Evil. We are gonna do a flipping, sorry YouTube, a flipping Resident Evil marathon. So I'm sorry, I'm booked out. Alright, let me open this somehow without throwing everything off my table. Why not? Sorry, Chuya, I already forgot what I was talking about. You know, the streamer brain. Alright, let me put this here. Oh, and some of this is very reflective, so you might get an Easter egg and you might be able to see my face at some point. I hope not though, because I don't want to give you nightmares. Okay, this is probably gonna be the pot. Oh my god, bag free. Bag free has like nothing in it. Don't stalk me. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I mean, Chuya, we don't live very far apart, you know, right? We're probably like within half an hour. If even, maybe even less than that. Okay, I think that's all the Lego in here. Bag free is the air the plants needs, true. So that they can make oxygen for us. Alright, let me number this. 1, 5, 3. That's how you count, right? 1, 5, 3. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6. Alright. Not entirely sure, but yeah, maybe 1 hour. I think it's actually less. I think it's less, but I also don't want to dox you now. But I think I live in like the next big city to you. I can let you know in DM if you want, but yeah, not on stream. That was the first question. Let me put up the next question. Okay. Someone is asking if I just... how do you say this in English? If I just broke up. It's been a few months actually. It has been a few months, but yes. I kinda just broke up a few months ago. It's up to you because you're scared to ask and make people uncomfy. No, it's fine, like, I trust you, Chuya. I know you're not gonna do anything with that information. I told Tian too, so he knows. Alright. The first bag. I forgot my things to sort all of this, so I hope it won't fly all over the place. Oops, okay, now it's on the ground, whatever. Okay, let me put this cable here. And it's time for another saure Glühwürmchen, guys. Here, this one's for you, chat. And now I'm gonna eat it. Makes a lot of sense, right? We have another small bag here. I actually wanted this set for a while. I had it on my phone for a while. Now we finally got it. Pretty happy about that. Because I am a Nintendo kid. I grew up with like all the almost all the Nintendo consoles actually. I think I never had like a Wii U. I did have a Wii, but I didn't really have games for it. So I sold that shit. Nintendo kid? Yeah, Nintendo games are goated, right? I mean, back then, PlayStation also still had exclusives that were actually relevant in some way. But like nowadays, all of the PlayStation games seem to come to PC anyway. So it's like, why even bother? I actually have a PS5, it's only for Bloodborne pretty much. That was not worth the money. Not the best kind of investment, guys, but I got it through my ISP. I got it through 1&1. And 16 through Final Fantasy 16. It used to be exclusive. Yep. And yeah, guys, if you want to add more questions to the Tellonym, feel free to, or you can even just drop them in chat, but then obviously I will know who asked them. Because I can see you. I see you. I see you there, Krampus. You're welcome. You're welcome for the shout out. I didn't actually shout you out yet. Let me do that real quick. Because Krampus also... Oh my god, why am I... I'm just gonna type your name, fuck it. It's gonna be easier. Enki can see me? Yes, I see you very well right now. I see you, little mouse. Come along. Or whatever. I don't know. It's been a while. Alright, we're gonna spend half the stream just sorting all of this. That's always the fun of building Lego. Thank you, you're most welcome. Are you gonna stream eventually again? Been a while that I've seen you online. Oh, there's one more of these. We're getting close to having it all sorted, and then I need to fuck it up again. Because I also need space to build. But at least everything will be... Put that mouse away, everything will be sorted in some way. Okay, that's also the same. Heck yeah, let's go. And now these bags. God damn it. How about the next question? Okay. Do you sometimes think about what could have been between us? That is very hard to answer when I have no idea who you are. So, I think the answer is no. But you know, sometimes I'm thinking about the past and like opportunities that could have been that I let slip. But you know, I think that's just normal. That's just human, like we all make mistakes, we all sometimes are also just not in the right place at the right time to be with someone else. So yeah, I try to not let that hold me back. You hate those questions if you don't know who they are, yeah. It's like... It could be this person, it could be that person, it could be someone from like 20 years ago. Okay, I'm not that old. Well, actually... well, actually... It could very well be someone from 20 years ago. Would be really surprised if they find my Twitch though. That would be actually really cool. I actually know like at least one of my friends from back then is now a big streamer. They got kinda big with League of Legends. But I don't really have contact with them anymore. Alright. Like already falling down. Perfect. Where's my mouse? Here. Oh my god, this is gonna be so scuffed. Okay, next question. If I can scroll up. Alright, how quick do you empty a vape? I do not vape and I don't smoke either, so can't really answer that. I guess the answer is not at all. You're eating sour candy right now? Saure Spinnbeine? Yummy. I'm gonna eat one for you as well then. It's not a spider leg, but it's fine. There's some funky questions. Yeah, like the first 7 questions, they've been there before even publicly announced that I'm doing this. So it might just be some, I don't know, some sort of default questions. Or maybe someone is going around and like people going around and just comment that on like new profiles. That's something I could also see happening. Can you guys see properly? Sorry, I'm not working with a lot of space here. But I hope y'all can still see me building. I need like a way for the questions to automatically scroll. Cheers, heck yeah, cheers. How are the spider legs? Have you guys seen that? There's like, you can buy like a edible tarantula on Amazon. Why is there only one of these? Oh, okay. Yummy, you have an obsession with those currently? With the spider legs? Are they like really, really long? I hope I'm putting this in the right way. I ain't eating no spider, same, like... That would go a bit too far, I think. Like, if I ever get that as like a joke gift, I'm just gonna throw it out, I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry. I ain't gonna eat a tarantula. Alright. Next question, I would say. Does it interest you or does it bother you what other people think of you? I used to be that way. It used to bother me, but I kinda learned to not give a fuck. Actually, also because of streaming. It was really bad when I started streaming, like I wanted to fit in. And I wanted to, you know, not accidentally lose viewers by saying something that they don't agree with, and nowadays I'm just like, you know what? If that is what makes them go away, then it's not the right place for them to be anyway, right? Then maybe my community is not where they should be. Which also makes me appreciate all the people that are here that are pretty chill. These. I saw that there were, like I already looked at the questions of course, and I saw there were a few streaming related questions that we're gonna get into later. Oh yeah, also if you guys want to comment on the questions as well, feel free to. It's also interesting to hear how you guys feel about some things. Alright, we're only doing this one time, apparently. Is this like the same color as each of them? Kinda looks like it. Probably doesn't matter anyway. Oh, hi, Yonma-san. Nice to see you. Hi, how you doing? Look, I have hands. Then what do you want some candy? Yeah. Take some candy. Or do you wanna eat some Lego? You can also do that if you want. I hope you're doing well, Yonma. Oh, yeah. We are currently doing a Q&A stream, so I do have a Tellonym up if you also want to add some questions. And we're slowly going through the questions while also building Lego and having a chill time together. Okay, the next question is, of course it's gonna be in here. The next question is, are you single? And the answer to that is, yes, I am right now. And I'm honestly not really looking to change that anytime soon. But you know, if like the right person comes along, then I will not fight it. Like I will not be like, no, I wanna be single right now, but like, you know. But that the right person needs to come along. And that is something that also needs time. I'm in no rush. There's this thing I saw here. I have absolutely no idea what part we're building right now. It's probably gonna be some sort of mechanism. It's gonna be inside the pot. Oh, okay, I can't really see this properly. It should be this, I think. Because like, I don't know if you can see it, but like the ring light shines right onto that page. Makes it really hard for me to see. Oh. Alright. Now we're doing the other side. But first I will do the next question. Okay, the next one is kind of funny because you will see when I get there. Are you angry at me? Or do you want... Oh, wait, are you angry at me? Or are you just waiting that I write first? Like, brother, who the fuck are you? I don't know. How am I supposed to... How am I supposed to answer that? That would be so much easier if I would know who actually asked that question. But no, I'm not angry at anyone, really. But I'm also... You're mad at me? No, to your why. I'm also a huge introvert, so I always feel like I don't want to bother people. So if I actually reach out to someone, like if I actually message someone, then it's really important to me to talk to you. Because I'm just so shy. I'm like, now what if they don't want to talk right now? What if I'm annoying them? Huge introvert. It is what it is. It be what it be. But I'm getting better with it. I am getting better with coming out of my shell. Oh. This battle is going pretty fast, actually. 3 of these, okay. Yeah, guys, feel free to add more questions to the Tellonym. And feel free to also reply to the questions yourself in chat if you want to. Like if you have like a... I don't know. Also some sort of experience or something that you want to talk about. Speaking of, let's go to the next question. Okay, I love the next question. Oh, that's your answer to the question? No, Chuya, why? Why are you mad? I love the next question though. And I'm pretty sure I know who asked it. The next question is... How much is the fish? Oh boy. Hi, welcome back, new. I'm not gonna say, but yes, new, thank you for adding some questions to the Tellonym. I appreciate that a lot. Duos Gaming, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you, welcome in. And new, also a heart for you. Chuya, a heart for you as well. Did you just call me out? Because I am like 99% sure you asked that question. How much is the fish? That one actually made me laugh when I saw it first. That one was hilarious. She might have. I appreciate that. One more question. You also asked a question. Oh heck yeah. Let's see if I can find out which one you are. Okay, next one. I'm gonna leave it like this. How tall are you? I am 1m76. Yo, Hoisty, we've been asking this for 25 plus years. How much is it? I think only HP Baxter can tell us. He gotta spit it out. Okay. See, I see. Are they in the middle? Not really, no. Fuck is this for? Oh, it's like up here. The question is, are you mad at me or do you want to message first? For legal reasons, this is a joke. I just think the message is so funny for Tellonym, yeah. That is actually hilarious. That I wonder if it's just like a standard question that like always appears, but it's like, brother, how am I supposed to answer that if it's anonymous? It's crazy. Height reveal? Yes, I'm 1m76, which is, to my knowledge, average for the country I'm from. Kinda around the average. Noted, noted. By the end of this, Chuya's gonna have completely profiled me. 1m76 is about 3 inches. And that's not the only thing that's 3 inches. No, it's actually bigger than that. Anyway. Let's go to the next question. Just a bit taller than me, you're 149. just like 1 inch, right? Okay, next question. What is your favorite fast food snack? Do I have a favorite fast food snack? The easy answer would be Döner, because Döner is really good. I love Döner. But I don't really have it that often, because Döner is really expensive nowadays. I wish Döner was back to like being €4.50 and not fucking €8.50. Döner or Dürüm? I usually prefer Döner. I need to be in the mood for Dürüm. Dürüm usually if I'm like outside and can't sit down to eat. Like if I have to eat while walking, then Dürüm is better. Because it's less likely to get messy. But like if I can sit down somewhere and eat, then phone. Then Döner. Is this your phone? Yeah, this is my phone. That's also why the VTuber is not here. I completely forgot to mention that. But yeah, that's why we are not using the VTuber today. Because obviously I don't have 2 phones. So only one thing can be captured with my phone. But wink wink, I have added a webcam to my phone. Wink wink. Winky face. What, you don't have phones? Only one. Wink wink, yes. Any Santas in chat? Okay, let me make some space here. What we need? 4 of these nuts, got him. He's offering a facecam stream, maybe. I was actually considering maybe for PoE I do like facecam. If I should become a PoE streamer again. But I don't know if that would scare people away, because then they see me and they're like, ew. No, actually I'm very fucking handsome, guys. Need a phone for this. Digital? I'm very old school. I still use Windows 95. Dude, I still use Windows NT. What? No, I'm handsome. No, you've seen me. You know what I look like. Do you? Wait. Do you? Do you know what I look like? This is what I look like. One of these is actually my eye color. You can guess which one. That's not true. What do you mean? I thought you saw the pictures. Do you want me to send them to you? Heterochromia? I wish. I think that would be really cool. Mimi! Mimi, hi. Hi Mimi, how you doing? It's nice to see you. You saw you before, you are very handsome. They just forgot laughing muscles near the mouth part. Yeah, because I'm German, that's why. Mimi, how you doing? Guys, everyone please check out Mimi on YouTube. She is a wonderful singer who does a lot of covers. Some really cool songs. And you all should go and listen to every single one right now. Right now. I will actually check if you've done that. If not, you're all banned. Mimi, how you doing? It's nice to see you. Also, let me go to the next question. Thanks for the shout. You said you're missing 30 plus minutes. Don't worry, this will go on YouTube. I will upload this on YouTube. So everyone, please be on your best behavior. It's not like I can get demonetized anyway. Okay, next question is... If you could relive... if you could relive one memory of your life, what would it be? That's a good question, actually. If I could relive one memory... I have a very specific memory of... like going to the... Guys, what is Jahrmarkt in English? I actually don't know. Jahrmarkt, let me Google that. It's like country fair, Jahrmarkt. Yeah, to the fair, county fair, something like that, state fair, whatever. Fun fair, yeah, like I have a memory of like going there with my grandpa. And he won a Super Mario plushie for me. And like back then life was still kind of alright. Because I was like, what, 8 maybe? maybe like 8 or 7. I was very young. And I think that would be a cool thing to relive, because unfortunately after that I didn't get to spend much time with my grandpa anymore before he passed away. So I think that would be my answer. My grandpa will actually come up in another question again. Why can I not put this in here? I'm finding the hole. Why can I not put it in? Am I doing something wrong? No, okay. Okay. Oh. Yeah. A lot of things went wrong back then. Unfortunately. And like out of my control, because like once again I was like 8. I couldn't really decide anything. but it's a nice memory. And also, my grandpa's also one of the reasons why I wanted the Game Boy Lego set that I was planning to build today, but unfortunately it didn't arrive yet. So I had to like emergency order this from Amazon. So we have something to build today. But that just means there will be another Lego stream at some point. Alright, I have a little bit more space now for my mouse. So next question. Actually, let me reload because I think there's new questions. And guys, feel free to add more questions. The link is pinned in the chat. Or just INTROVERT. Just look for EnkiVT on Tellonym. And yeah, you're gonna find me. I have the same profile pictures here. Same with your grandparents were still around. Yeah, unfortunately, my last grandparent passed away like earlier this year. You saw a good one? I saw a good one too. we're gonna get there. Alright, where were we? What is your opinion on raccoons? I think they're pretty cute. Soldier, hi. How you doing? I think raccoons are pretty cute. Little mischievous things. I think they're funny. Soldier, how you doing? Lego, let's go. Yes, sir. We are going to build another Super Mario set today. Because unfortunately the Game Boy did not arrive in time. But that Game Boy set is so freaking good. I'm glad I got it for MSRP. Because like, when I saw it being announced, I was like, this shit is gonna get scalped for sure. This shit is gonna be 5 times the price eventually. And it's already being resold for like twice the price at this point. Even though it just came out. So yeah, I'm glad I got it for MSRP. Yikes, yeah. So, with some sets you just know. Sometimes you just know this is gonna be expensive. If I don't get it now. Scalpers kind of ruin everything. I hate scalpers. That should have been a question. What's your opinion on scalpers? I would say fuck them. But not like actually don't procreate with them. That would be bad. We don't need more. That's why you have a set that you build for F1 and it's not built for F1. Like the cars. Did you get a car set? I do have 2 F1 cars, like Lego F1 cars. One big and one small. Well, maybe one day it goes up. With the F1 sets, I honestly don't really think so. Because like it needs to be a very iconic car. Okay, now we just set that in here. Yippee. Can you even see that? Look, yippee. I still don't know what we're building right now. This is probably the pot. It's either the pot or like the plant head. But I think it's rather the pot. We're still on the first bag, by the way. Yeah, you know. Maybe you got lucky. Alright, next question. Would you call yourself an introvert? Yes, I would. I'm so introverted, I'm sometimes afraid to talk in my own stream because I'm so fucking introverted. It's gotten better nowadays, but like back in the day I was sometimes like, what if they don't care? Like, what if the people that literally come to my stream for me don't care? Yeah, I'm that introverted. I also have huge issues reaching out to people and also, you know, making new friends because of that. But it's getting better. I'm trying. I'm trying really hard. So once again, guys, if I'm the first to message you, that means a lot. That really means a lot, because I'm always like, I don't want to bother them. And I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all can relate to that. Because like, it's an introvert thing, right? I need to be adopted by an extrovert. You were like the complete opposite as a kid. For me it was kind of interesting because I moved so much as a child because of my parents. I kind of never really could build any connections with people. It took me until like what would be, I think, high school age until it got better. But then school ended. Guys can't read minds, you can't assume they don't make time for you. Their life might be busy, that's true, but it's like, you know, it's literally just your own mind fighting you. Your own mind holding you back. No, you can't even talk to family, damn, that bad. No, that makes me appreciate a lot that you can at least talk here. Sometimes feel like you used to be extroverted, but you have been forced into an introvert. I know how to explain, but it's weird. Now you're very introverted to a level you described. It could be that, like... I know exactly what you mean, Churia. It could be that, like, the way people reacted made you feel not welcome. Or made you feel... Like the way people reacted when you talked or when you interacted with them hurt you in a way. And like if that happened during childhood, then that will be like a huge trauma. Because like most of the childhood traumas affects us our whole life. But I can see that you're already doing better. Why the fuck is there a server we're working on, blah blah blah. Okay, as long as I can still see the questions. Gotta learn to stop spiraling, but that's a personal journey, yeah. But sure, yeah, I can already see that you're like doing things to get out there, to make new friends and such. That's something you can be proud of. Okay, this is literally the same. Is it? It's literally the same. There's a term called ambivert that you enjoy both sides. Yep. Like I said, I had like a time where I was very extroverted. That was probably from like 14 to 20. Like around that age. I was very extroverted. And also a lot of things happened to me, like I would have to tell you all my whole life story now, but basically a lot of shit happened and I pretty much lost all the people in my life through it. And that hurt me a lot back then. So I think from there on I got very introverted again. And it only really got better once I started streaming. Like streaming helped me a lot getting out of there. Can relate, Pet, thank you. When there's a family event, you always sit there on the corner and don't say a thing all evening. Dude, I can't with family either. My family actually invited me to meet them next week, and I'm like... There's a reason why I don't have any contact to them. Hydrate, thank you, Chuya. I'm gonna drink some nice water. Okay, it seems like the Tellonym servers are fucking up right now, but hopefully I can still... see the questions. Okay, probably not. They're still all lovely people. Okay, that is good to hear that you at least have a good have a good relationship. No right-wing garbage. Okay, that is really good that that your family is not like that, because unfortunately mine is like that, and I'm just like, you know what, I'm good. Fuck y'all. Sadly, you can't choose your family, but you can choose who you spend time with. That sucks, yeah. And like, it really affected me during my childhood. Because like, I was surrounded by the wrong people. And it took me until I became an adult to realize, wait, maybe things aren't that way. Maybe being a bigoted piece of shit is not the way to go. Yeah, I'm glad I changed. You can choose who you count as family, that's true. You can choose who is worth your time. And I'm glad I made that personal, like that personal development in my life. Oh. Keeps falling away. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna be the pod base. Oh my god, the Tellonym servers are down. Why now, right now? God damn it. Fucking... I need like a backup of it. Like a backup of just the questions. Well, any one of y'all in chat wanna ask a question right now until the servers are back? Okay, we got through the first bag. There are some extra snacks, so this is all the Lego that you guys can eat. Yummy. We will just ask the same question. Okay, Sandrick, what's the question? Hey, are you here often? Oh, I'm getting kind of shy right now because it's Yuya asking. I'm here sometimes. Did you clean your keyboard before stream? Of course I did. I can't let you see what like 2 days of Vampire Survivors will do to my keyboard. Yes, I started Vampire Survivors and I'm addicted. Maybe it's time for a new snack. So this is not empty yet, but I'm just gonna eat them at some point. Also, if you see my face in the reflection, you're welcome. Any preferences, guys? Anything I should eat next? Maybe the eyes? I really wonder what the eyes are like. They're like squishy and... I don't know. Wobbly and squishy and disgusting. Try one, an eye. Which one, green or cyan? But if I try them, then I can't do this anymore. Eyes it is, alright. Green or blue? They're both squishy. Blue, alright. Blue it is. Green, blue, You said you like blue. Okay, sorry Chuya, but Sandrake said it first. But I can eat the other one later. Maybe, who knows, maybe they're good. I am very scared of this. It's like very slimy. Look, it doesn't even come out. Oh my god, my eye. No. Okay, I wonder what it tastes like. And if I can just bite into it, or if something will come out. Okay, there was something in the middle. I'm glad I didn't just bite into it. It's actually really, really yummy though. It's like, It's kinda... Waldmeister. It reminds me of Waldmeister. I don't know what that's in English. What's Waldmeister in English? Oh, Tellonym seems to be back. Nice. Let's see, Waldmeister. Waldmeister. Woodruff. Sweet Woodruff. Elderflower. Hi, Lotador, hi. Okay, the questions are back. That means we can go back. Heck yeah, bro, get hands. Heck yeah, and they're not in 4K, but in like probably 1080p, I don't know. But I was told I have nice hands. I hope you also think I have nice hands. Okay, the next question is... How do you like the VTubing scene in general? So far, Elderflower might be Holunder. Or it could be, yes. Holunder's really good though. The VTubing scene so far... I have mixed feelings. I have met a lot of great people in the VTubing scene. Like a lot of cool friends that I made. But unfortunately, I've also ran into people that really only care about growth. Like growth on Twitch, and as soon as you're not big enough for them, they will just dump you. And that's what I kind of hate. Like, I get why they do it, but it's annoying. So yeah, that's why I lost some people as well. I have very nice soft looking hands, thank you. I don't know why I made that movement, don't think about it. that is just my instinct. Okay, we have the next bag. Sus, 10%, okay, I think it's missing a 0. Sorry guys, I'm always sus. Okay, we have the next bag. This is very green. It's gonna be the pot. Oh, the next bag, and also, next question probably. Bags of green, yummy. Like if this was all veggies, I would have like enough veggies for the rest of the month. But you said you don't smoke? I don't tell them. No, I don't actually smoke. I don't like the smell. Also my stepfather smokes, so I'm like, you know what? I'm good. I'm good, I don't need that. I don't need cancer. This green looks very yummy. Yeah, it's like the Nintendo green, right? The Mario green. Oh, you can't really see it here, but... Come on, focus please. It's not focusing, whatever. Yeah. Next question. Oh, this was so news question. This is absolutely news question. Can we get a PP command, please? Maybe. Maybe if you're very nice to me. But you have to be extremely nice to me, then maybe I will bring it back. So you can see how big your PP is without having to look down. Big maybe. We're just turning it around completely. No, it's like this side, okay. Wait, I can't even put that on you. Oh, I'm stupid. I always wanted to see how big your PP is. Okay, maybe I'll bring it back for Chuya then. And for Nu. But I need to think of like funny emotes to add to it. It's always the hardest part. A massive noodle. Massive cannelloni. Alright, this is a good question. Cake or cookies? Now, if you've been in the stream before, you probably know my answer already. I do love me some cake, but not the edible. Well, it's also edible. It is also edible. Nu is gonna do the sus command again. Yes, we love the booty here, but if you're talking about like... If it no, Chia. If you're talking about like food,
Nicht so tief, Rüdiger, nicht so tief!
What do you mean? I can go deeper. What did I want to say? If we're talking food, I have cookies more often. So I guess that means I like cookies more. But I also like cake. It really depends what cake. With cookies, I'm more like, heck yeah, cookies, no matter what they are. I'm like, give me that. With cake, there might be some cakes where I'm gonna be like, maybe not. Let them have cake. Did I do everything here? I think so. Alright, next question. What's something you like about yourself, but maybe some people find it weird? That I am very open. I know some people can't really handle that. And some people also always think that... I don't know, that I'm making things up or shit. But I'm very open. As long as I'm comfortable with talking with someone. If I'm not comfortable, then I will not say a single word to you. But like with like my comfort people, oh, I'm supposed to do this twice. With like my comfort people, I'm very open with them. If I trust them. And also when it comes to like telling people, you know, like in a more how shall we say that, in a more tense situation, telling people the truth or like what they need to change, something that people not always want to hear. But I'm not doing it like the asshole way. I'm just doing it when I know the time is right for it, when I know it's the, you know, right time, right place, in an attempt to help them. Next question. Why do I need to burp again? That eye was crazy. Have you ever thought you'd be a VTuber? Absolutely not. When I started streaming, I didn't even know what a VTuber is. I don't even know if VTubers existed already when I started streaming. Like I don't know if the concept of VTubing was already a thing back then. Because I've been streaming for like 8, 9 years now. I don't know. It's been a while. It's been a while, guys. So back then, definitely not. But then eventually, I started getting like streamer friends, like VTuber streamer friends. I was like, you know what? I can see that. Because some of y'all may not know this, but I used to be a cam streamer. Yes, a face cam streamer. And I was never really comfortable with that. Like, I actually hated having a cam pointed at my face all the time. And I don't really get the appeal of it either. Like, if I watch a stream, I don't need to see the streamer's face. I know, you know, everyone has their own preferences, right? And that's totally fine. But like, I don't really need it. And then I discovered, well, then I got like friends within the VTubing scene. And I was like, you know what? This is pretty cool. Because like VTubing is actually pretty much just role-playing. Like you're playing an RPG. You're just playing a character. And you can customize the character to be exactly what you want it to be. And I think that's a really cool thing. And Zoe, thank you so much for the 18 months. Zoe, how you doing? It's nice to see you. You've been watching streams since the JTV days, but you can't really remember there being VTubers. Yeah, I think it's... I don't know when like the first VTuber started. But it's more of a recent thing, I would say. Not like... I would say... Actually, we could Google that. All well, and yourself? I'm doing great. Zoe, you don't happen to know when the first VTuber started? Let's see. When... Or like, who was the first VTuber? Who was the first VTuber? Kizuna Ai in 2016. That would actually be also around the time where I started streaming. So yeah, actually VTubers existed already, but it was like not even close to widespread. Oh my god, and Sandrake, thank you for 36 months. Holy shit, 3 years. Time flies, right? Thank you for the support, guys. I appreciate it. I hope you all are doing well. How's life, Zoe? It's been a while that we talked. I thought I'm supposed to do this twice. I did it twice now, and I'm not even supposed to do that. Anyway, let me get the next question. Do you believe in ghosts? Actually, kinda yes. Because I did have some things happen to me that I can't really explain, and they all happened around the time where a family member died. So I do think, like, there's gotta be something, but it's not like you stay forever on this earth, like your soul stays forever or something like that. It's probably only like for a little bit after our death. And also, I don't think ghosts are hostile. Like they're probably... The experiences I had, they were more like them trying to say goodbye. Because like we didn't really have the chance to like say goodbye before it was too late. So that's what I want to believe. No bed sheets. No like actual... So one thing that happened, I don't know if I ever shared this in public. But like the night my grandfather died, I actually dreamt of like we gotta have to go to him because like we need to save him. And then like while having that dream, I get woken up like in the middle of the night and get told that my grandpa died. While having that dream, that like fucked me up for a while, guys. And then like a few days later something happened, like as if my grandfather wanted to say goodbye to me. So yeah, there's like one thing, and the other thing is actually with like my stepfather's father that I never actually met because he died before. But like he died like a week before I was supposed to meet him, like before we were supposed to go there. And then like when we visited my grandmother in... Not grandmother-in-law, I don't know what it is, you know, step-grandmother. Like something happened in that house and it's kind of spoopy. But it also seemed like he just wanted to, you know, say goodbye. So I do believe in ghosts, but I don't think they're hostile or anything. It's probably... Like, if there's anything, it's probably only like for a short amount of time to give people a chance to say goodbye. But who knows, like, neither of us can really say if there is something or not. Okay, I can actually still put this here, nice. And we have a next question. And yeah, once again, if you guys want to add more questions, you can just add them to the Tellonym. It's pinned in the chat, so feel free to. Or you can just drop them in chat as well. But then obviously I will know who asked the question. Alright, next question is... Would we still be your fave chat if we were all worms? I think I would be even more impressed. I would be extremely impressed that worms can type in my chat. So yes, you would still be my favorite, guys. Like, just imagine how cool that is. Worms are watching you. Do they even have like enough of a conscience to know what's going on? I don't know. But they're watching me. And that is really cool. Where this thing is gonna fall out at some point. Oh, this is like a button, I think, or something. But it doesn't really work. Like, oh, I see. Okay. I see. Okay, yeah, it's a button. So like you press here, And then the thing goes, opens. That's pretty cool. Okay, let me put this on, and then I need to pee. I really need to pee right now. Wait, where are these pieces? Oh, is it... Why are these so much smaller than the other side? Yeah, the other side had the full-size wings. This side has the small ones. Okay. I guess so. Hydrate, thank you Zoe. I'm gonna do that very soon. And then also go and dehydrate. But no, I'm not gonna take y'all with, with me. We can't do that. I'm sorry guys. Alright. Hydrate, here we go. Please. Okay, I'll be right back. And then we are also gonna continue the questions.
Das geht doch nicht.
Das geht doch nicht. Sorry, I had to also untangle my headphones. They were kind of going everywhere underneath my chair. Alright, welcome back Kato. We're gonna have a next question. Oh god, it's one of those questions again. One of my favorites. It's a German question, but I'm gonna translate it. Do you sometimes think about what if things would have gone differently with me? Like, I'm sorry, but I don't know who you are. Did you answer the worms? Yes, and I said I would be very impressed. And of course I would still like you all as worms. I would be very impressed if like worms are... Sorry, I need to burp. If worms are conscious enough to watch my stream. That would be really cool. But yeah, whoever asked that question, I'm sorry, but I don't know who you are. I don't know how to answer it. But generally, you know... Generally, I would say... If it didn't work out back then there's probably a good reason why. That is assuming this is romantically now. If not, then I don't know. Alright, next question. What's your profession or what did you study? So currently I am a... I keep forgetting what it's called. I'm a proofreader. And also do a little bit of ghostwriting on the side. And let me tell you, I'm trying to get out of it. Because it is very difficult to make money right now unless you're like employed by a company. Because like everything is being replaced with AI. So I'm looking to get into IT. Looking to get into, I don't know, maybe like PC building or such. Or like what's it called? Like system integrator. System integration, I guess. That's what I'm trying to get into. Freelancing, yo boo. Kinda, yeah. Kind of. Like I have my contacts, I have my like companies that kinda work with me. It's like they have a lot to do. So basically I'm proofreading for websites. But it's like other than them, not really much else coming in right now. So Boo, how you doing? It's nice to see you. Let me give you a shout out real quick. Wait. There we go. Let's give a shout out to Boo. Everyone please give Boo a follow, they're really nice. Oh. Yeah, how you doing? How was your Saturday? Okay, we have the third bag now. Before we do the third bag, y'all can decide another snack. Been storming so much with rain. Oh, yeah. I also have a friend who like lives up north who said the same. So I guess that's gonna come down to me soon. But I hope you can get enough rest. Guys, what's the next snack we're gonna eat? Is it you, chat? It's raining here a lot. Yeah, it's been very rainy here, but not storming yet. Okay, guys, which one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Y'all can decide while I open the next bag. Just type the number in chat. Oh my god, this is like nothing. why is there such a big bag for these few pieces? What the hell? Seven? Okay. Kinda sad they didn't use the paper bags for this one. Because sometimes LEGO uses paper bags. Okay, this is like a Abyss. It's like Thief. Mr. Thief. We're back in Lethal Company time. Get the chompers. I would put it in my mouth and play around with it, but you guys can't see it anyway, so I'm just gonna eat it. This one's actually pretty good. Was kind of hard though. Alright, next question. Maybe the next question will also be hard. Okay, let's see. How did you get into gaming? At what age? Do you remember the first game you played? I remember my parents back then had an... What was it? It was one of the Sega consoles. Oh no, it was not my parents, it was like my cousin, I think, and we went there. And like I fell in love with video games there at that time. I was really young, I was like, I don't know, 6 or so. And then my parents, like my... But at that time it was only my mother, cause... okay, I can't be 6 anymore, but like... They bought us a console, they bought us a Super Nintendo. And a lot of my first games were on the Super Nintendo. Yeah, that's kind of how I fell in love, and also how I became a Nintendo kid. Because like I grew up with the Super Nintendo, which had so many goated games. Then eventually we got Game Boys with Pokemon. And like my brother got like his own Pokemon game. No, at first we had like one for both. We had like, I think, Blue for both, but you know, like one Pokemon game for two children for 2 children does not work out. So when Yellow came out, I got Yellow, and like the other game was for my brother. And yeah, the very first game that I played might have been Kid Icarus. I vaguely remember something like that on... I don't even know where it was. But yeah, that might have been the very first game I played that I at least can remember. And there was a second part, right? Oh yeah, yeah, pretty much that. So Super Nintendo has been pretty much my official start, but before that I did play like Kid Icarus and I think also some Sonic games at my cousin's place. Because they had like a Sega, whatever it was. It might have been a Sega Saturn. No, not the Saturn. Saturn was the CD, right? There was some Sega. Mega Drive 2. That could be also high level. Like it must have been around like the SNES era, like NES, SNES era. So something like that. I was like 6 years or 7 years. I don't know exactly anymore. But it was fun. Okay, this bag is gonna be really fast. I'm gonna be faster with the questions then. Because we're kinda getting through this really quick. Hi Paul, how you doing? Beautiful hands, thank you. Okay, the next question is... How exactly did you get into VTubing? So that's funny because it kinda happened through Path of Exile. Which is wild because the PoE scene is not very much into VTubers. Normally like there's not really any like many VTubers in the PoE scene. There are some. But yeah. But like back then my friend Kay, who some of you might know, introduced me to another friend of hers, to Kotoki-san, who is a VTuber. And through watching her, I got to meet other VTubers. And I was like, you know what, I'm kind of fucking with this. It's kind of fun. Because like, I don't know that... I don't get much out of watching a stream with like a face cam, for example. But like with a VTuber on the other hand, that kind of changes things for me. Like it's kind of fun because you can express yourself the way you want. Sophie, should remember the PNG PoE streams. Oh yeah, with like Nini's PNG. Sophie, hi, how you doing? Thank you so much for the raid. Also, hi, Camro. Sophie, how was your stream? Oh wait, guys, I'm so sorry. I forgot to start Mix It Up and all the other stuff. Let me start all of that real quick. Because I was like, why is the auto shoutout not working? But Salty, how was... let me just manually give you a shoutout. How was... Mega Bonk? Did you have fun? Did you have a good Mega Bonk session? So hi guys, I'm Enki. I am usually a VTuber, but today you're seeing my hands because we are doing a Q&A stream. I have a lot of questions by y'all already that were asked on Tellonym. If you guys want to ask more questions, the Tellonym is pinned in the chat. And Tellonym is completely anonymous. So as long as it's like a QS friendly question, y'all can ask whatever you want. It can be as unhinged as you would wish, and I will have to answer it, or like I can decide to answer it. Okay, unfortunately I completely forgot to open my Mix It Up and stuff, so some of y'all didn't get your pedals. I'm very sorry about that. We played 5 hours of GeoGuessr. Oh, how did that go? Did you guess the geolocations of everything? Okay, this was the third bag. I in fact got that bag, brother. Okay, now the pedals are working good. Nice. Pretty good, managed to get rank 1 in Silver 1, so I'll be gold 3 next. Yo, congrats. That doesn't look like a Lego Death Star. Yeah, I don't have Lego Death Star money. I'm poor. I had to actually emergency order this from Amazon because I wanted to build the Lego Game Boy today, which I got for MSRP from the Lego website itself. But it didn't arrive yet. And it wasn't going to... like, it was already obvious that it wasn't going to arrive in time, so I had to order this from Amazon. So we could do something today while asking questions. But yeah, I'm pretty happy because I wanted this set anyway. Or I need to put this in the other way. When are you putting squats back? Probably tomorrow. You're AFK for a bit. Okay, enjoy your food. I'm gonna go into the next question then. What is your favorite and most disliked anime and why? Favorite? I have a very soft spot for Evangelion. Just because it was like one of the first anime I saw. Plus also actually the only manga I have as well. And it has such a banger intro. I like the intro a lot. And most disliked anime? That's a good question. I don't really know if I have an anime that I really dislike. I found Guns kinda lame. Like, it was cool, but also the protagonists were so god-awful stupid. Like, the way they acted, I was like it actually infuriated me watching it. I was like, well, if you would have done something instead of just standing there, then this wouldn't have happened. Fucking idiot. So yeah, I heard in the manga it's way better, but I have not read the manga. So yeah, that probably has to be my answer. But like, I don't really have any anime that I hate, I would say. I'm not a huge fan of like fan service stuff. Like it's not necessary for me to like an anime. Right, next question. What's your favorite food and which food do you dislike or even hate? So my favorite food, I really like spicy food. I like cooking spicy food. So I don't know, like anything spicy really. Maybe my favorite is like a spicy curry, because there's like so much variety you can do with curry, right? There's like so many different things you can put in. I usually do like coconut mango curry with chicken. And when I was like cooking for other people for like a year, that was always very popular. So that one's really good. Dislike, I'm not a huge fan of like whole mushrooms. Because as a child I almost suffocated on a whole mushroom, and that trauma kinda still is with me. So I'm not really much of a mushroom enjoyer. And also, I don't know, I never really liked seafood. A champignon, it was like, do you know like these eingelegte champignons? It was like one of those, and as a child I almost suffocated because of it. So I'm like, I don't know. I don't really need them, but like if I put them into food with something else, then I don't really mind mushrooms. It's just like, I don't know, I don't really like these huge whole mushrooms. And then seafood, I don't know, like if it's really fresh, then okay. I'm not a huge fan, but I would at least do it. But I don't know, there's something about the smell that doesn't really vibe with me. How much was the Lego Game Boy? 60 euros. And now it's already being resold for like 100 euros plus. So I'm glad I got it when, like before scalpers bought the entire stock. I knew like immediately when I saw it on the Lego page, this is gonna get scalped to hell. Like if I don't get it now, then if I don't get it now, then I will never have it. So luckily that was during a time where I had a little bit more money available. Okay, next question. Also guys, thank you so much for even asking all of these questions. I really appreciate that. So the next question is, what inspired you to start speedruns? Even signed. Okay, this one is by Noah. Even signed, hell yeah. What inspired me to do speedruns? It's pretty funny because like back then I watched a lot of Dark Souls challenge runs, like hitless runs mostly. But never really speed runs, like I was never really interested in them. And I kind of probably would have preferred to go with hitless runs, but then when I started my own challenge runs in Dark Souls 3, it was like I started with deathless. Almost without dying, like without ever dying in the run. And while grinding that, I just got faster and faster. And at some point I was like, you know what? I'm actually not too far off from the speedrun ladder. So let's see how far I can push it. And currently I would be rank 46. So we would already been in there if I had submitted my run. But I want to get sub 2 hours first. Once we're sub 2 hours, I will submit it. But that grind is gonna be for next month probably. Okay, next question. Do you wear wigs? I in fact do have 3 wigs. And they're probably not for what you expect them to be. Because back when I was a cam streamer, I did some cosplays. Best question, yeah. I feel like this could be Amina's question, maybe. Have you worn wigs? Will you wear wigs? I have in fact worn wigs. I still have them. Yes, I have 3 different wigs that were for like different cosplays. One was for my Millennia cosplay. I actually still have like the entire cosplay. It's just I have worn it a few times, so it's starting to like I've worn it like 3 times. So it's starting to disintegrate. Because like they're usually not really made to be worn multiple times. So yeah, I have that one. Then I have the Santa wig. OGs will remember Santa Enki. And I also have like a normal wig that was supposed to be for like a witch cosplay that I never really ended up doing. But yeah, I have 3 wigs. I have worn them. I do not wear wigs actively because it's getting extremely hot underneath them actually. I really don't like the feeling of like having a wig on for a long time. Feels like you're burning your scalp away or something. Does get salty? Yeah, it's very unbearable. So yeah, only for cosplays. I would love to do more cosplays. By the way, there's cosplays on the throne, wink wink. I would love to do more cosplays and post them. But yeah, it's an expensive hobby. Kind of sweaty, yeah. Like whenever I take them off, my hair is also really crazy. Because like I have very thick hair that likes to do what it wants. And if I wear a wig for a while, then it looks pretty funny afterwards. Okay, next question. How long have you been streaming for, and do you plan on trying to become someone huge? That is actually a really good question, because my stream has been more or less regressing. A lot actually. But that was kinda expected, because I've been streaming since like I think 2016, but only really more actively since like 2017. I might be mixing the years up. Maybe it was like started 2017 and more actively 2018 could also be. I don't really remember anymore. Like it's been a while. And like when I started streaming more actively, oh, I'm supposed to do this twice, okay. Wait a second. Do we have enough pieces for that? Like when I started streaming more actively, I immediately had a lot of viewers because I was a PoE content creator back then. And like I was making a guide that a lot of people followed. And then like the first, like PoE works in like leagues, so it's like usually 3 months or 4 months for one league or like for one patch. And with that, since my guide was like more for beginners, usually the people were only there in the beginning, like in the beginning of those 3 or 4 months. And so like the first league where I really streamed a lot, I had immediately like what, 200 viewers, because one of the biggest streamers on Twitch was playing my guide. Like Cole Carnage was playing my guide. He's like one of the OG streamers. And also, like he's big. He has a character in Cyberpunk 2077, that's how big he is. So there were suddenly a lot of people and I didn't even really know yet how to stream. Like I was on one monitor. I had no mic. It was scuffed as hell and there were still so many people. But yeah, because of like how PoE leaks work, the people didn't really stay for that long, but still. Like during the PoE times I did... Oh wait, I need to put this up. Also, hi Byakoro, hi. How are you doing? Like during the PoE times I had like, you know, pretty often like 100 plus viewers, but still never really got partnered for some reason, because like eventually the viewers went away because they were done with my build, right, and went to other streams. And I also did variety a lot back then, which always killed it, because then Twitch saw like, yeah, we see you had like 200 viewers here for a month, but then you had like 10 viewers later, or like 20 or whatever. So they never partnered me back then. Which in hindsight I should have just streamed on a second account, I think. But you know, it is what it is. And then eventually, at the end of 2013, right, it was, I quit the game because I was not really enjoying it anymore. And I also quit making content for it, and I also became a VTuber. Like it was a lot of changes at once. And because of that, it was basically a new beginning, like a complete new beginning. That's also why my VTuber's lore is about like rebirth and new beginning pretty much. Because like the Blue Lotus in specific is like a... It's like symbolism for like a rebirth and new beginning. So it's all part of my lore. And we're slowly grinding up, but I feel like nowadays, like discoverability on Twitch is extremely bad. Like extremely bad. And like lately they have also allegedly changed something with the algorithm or whatever, which made discoverability even worse, because allegedly some lurkers are not counted anymore for some reason. Like people are still trying to figure out why, how. I have looked into it myself, and yes, I can confirm that some people that I know are lurking, because like they are in the chat sometimes. And like they have always been like really supportive and stuff, you know. That they are suddenly not counted anymore for some reason. Which sucks, because, you know, they are regulars and they are supporting the stream, but Twitch does not count it for some reason. And you can see that in stuff like the stream elements leaderboards and such. So yeah, something definitely changed, and the problem with that is that your stream is then shown as having lower numbers, which, you know, I don't really care necessarily. But the problem with lower numbers is that your discoverability is also lower, because like you're lower in the list and people are less likely to click on a stream that doesn't have as many viewers. And like especially they're also not very likely to stay around if the chat is also not really active. So it's a bit of a problem. And it's also something that I've been thinking about a lot lately. But I also don't really know what to do about it, because, you know, I do know why people are lurking. I do know, like, that everyone has their own lives. And I do appreciate people being here. So I don't really want to change anything about that, but on the other hand, it also means my stream is probably gonna kind of stay where it is right now. So that is kind of where I stand there with like, I wanna become a bigger streamer. Like I would like to, I just don't really know how. Cause like I don't want my viewers to change, you know. But I also don't really know like how with the current situation, how I would get more viewers in that actually stay around. Do you feel more comfortable being a VTuber? Yeah, definitely. I didn't really like always having a cam on my face, and also it's not just a cam, it's also... Oh my god. Vyakiro, what? Gifting is up to Ninja? That's crazy. Thank you so much, Vyakiro. Do you think Ninja still streams on Twitch? I don't know. Ninja, this guy deserves partner. Come help him. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. But yeah, what did I want to say? Yes, I'm more comfortable as a VTuber because I don't have a cam on my face the entire time. Technically, I still do, because now I need to have the phone, right? Wait 1 second, my cable. Yeah, technically I still have a phone on my face and I still have a ring light, but I don't need to have like these big lights anymore, like these big Elgato lights, because it always got really hot because of it. And you can also not see like every single expression or like everything. So I'm more comfortable this way. Definitely more comfortable as a VTuber. Alright, we're getting somewhere here. I really need to read the questions quicker because we're almost done with this already. Yania, hi, how you doing? Okay, let me put this here and get some more questions out of the way. Also, it looks like a few more new questions were added, so let me do that. Okay. The next question is, do you prefer Red Bull or Monster Energy? I would say Red Bull, because the coconut Red Bull exists. But I don't really drink energy drinks much. I used to drink them more when I went back to school, like a few years ago. Because, you know, like, being there basically from like 7 AM until like 3 to 4 PM. It's rough. It was rough, so yeah, my caffeine intake was very high during those days. Jumping right into FF2, so have a nice evening. Yo, you too, and enjoy Final Fantasy. Thank you so much for being here, and hope you can listen in to the Q&A a bit. When you reach the goofiest question there, that's mine. Let's see if I can know this. Okay, so this is the next question. How do you stay motivated to stream so often for so many years? Also, I think you're cool. I wish we could be friends. Aw. Never let anyone dim your light, Enki. Aw, thank you. How do I stay motivated? It's kinda just like a normal part of my day at this point. Sometimes I feel like I need a break because I feel like I'm streaming a bit too much, which makes my streams less interesting if it's, you know, the same every day. So I was thinking to maybe stream a little bit less, especially now that we're a VTuber. But then I have so many games planned now, I can't really do that because then I would never finish them. So my motivation is mostly to hang out with chat and not feel too alone. And yes, I wish we could be friends, whoever you are. I would also love to be friends with you. I do have a feeling I know who asked that question. And yes, I would love to be friends. Okay, the next question is... You must fight either 100 duck-sized horses or one, in parentheses 1, singular horse-sized duck. You're barehanded and the animals are aggressive. Which do you choose and why? So, I'm a Souls gamer, guys. You know that. I play Souls games. And let me tell you what 100 duck-sized horses is. It's a fucking gang fight, and gang fights suck. So, no. We're taking the one singular horse, because I can dodge roll it much easier. I can keep control of the fight much easier. Yeah. one horse-sized duck over 100 duck-sized horses any day. Say no to gang fights. Good question though. Good question. I think that's the one that Konishi sent in. Did the music just end, or are we just in an ad break? Oh, the music actually ended. Let me just put it back on. Tame the horse-sized duck and you get the flying mount. You have spoken like a true Final Fantasy player. That would be cool though, like having like a huge duck. It's kind of like like a more human world chocobo. That would be really cool. Okay, the next question is... Oh, this is gonna be Aaron's question. Have you tried Malaysian food? And can you teach me curse words in Germany? Uh-oh. I have in fact not really tried Malaysian food yet, but like anytime I hear someone talk about it, they say how good it is, how flavorful it is. So I would really love to try it, because I'm pretty sure it's also really spicy, and I love spicy. So yeah, if I could ever visit, that's actually like on my list, visiting Malaysia and Singapore, because I know a lot of people there. I don't know why, but like most people from Southeast Asia that I meet on Twitch, mostly from Malaysia for some reason. I believe the spiciest out there is Indian. Oh, that for sure could be. I remember as a child I had like authentic Indian food once, cause like a friend of a friend invited us, and they were Indian, and they made like, you know, real Indian food, and it was so spicy, but it was also so good. It was like just a normal curry for them, but it was so good. Okay, the next question. Do you prefer sushi or pizza? Both is good. Both is good, but I think, like, if I had to choose pizza any day. It's like the same size. I just love pizza too much. And pizza is also very versatile, whereas with sushi I feel like you're a little bit more limited with what you can do. Like, of course there's also different types. If we also count like anything that's not necessarily sushi, but like, you know, same concept. But I feel it's still more limited compared to like what you can do with pizza. With pizza you have more choices. So yeah, I would go with pizza. But I like both. Okay, next question. That ain't even a question, brother. Sell me your pants, thanks. You're assuming that I wear pants. I mean, what? No, I will not sell you my pants, I'm sorry, I need them. If I would not have any pants, then what would I do? With like the rare occasion that I have to leave the house. So I'm very sorry, can't do. Unless... what's the offer? Okay, next question. What was your dream job as a kid? I think at some point I wanted to be a firefighter, because I mean, which kid didn't want to be a firefighter? But then when I was like a little bit more conscious about like what things are, like about how like the world works and stuff, I wanted to be like a game dev. I wanted to make games. Because as a child you have like all of these ideas that you don't really understand yet are actually not gonna work for a video game. They are very ambitious. But yeah. I would say that's it. So like a firefighter or a game dev. And I did become neither of those things. Okay, next question. As long as you're sorry. Next question. How old are you? That will be a secret, but I am in my 30s. I am old. I'm like early to mid 30s, somewhere there. So 39, got it. 46. 49 is not in my 30s, no. I think I gotta teach you something new. You can have some free lessons from me. I gotta teach you math, basically almost in the grave. I feel like it some days. Some days I feel like I've just came out of the crypt. How long have you been into Legos? All my life basically. Like I always had Lego as a child. And unfortunately my parents sold it all back then because like we had so much cool Lego. But yeah, now I'm slowly building my own collection. I have like, let me count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is my 10th set now, I think, if I counted that right. I'm starting to like need more space to put them. Hydrate, thank you, Nu. Appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. Alobo, welcome back, Salty. Okay, next question. Next question is a really good one. What are red flags for you? Oh boy. Oh boy, this is something I could talk about all day long, I mean. There are so many red flags out there. Okay, where the fuck am I putting this? Give me a second. Like this? I think it's like this. Alright, red flags, 101. Sort of half back because cooking. Alright, stay here for the red flags. Here, I'm here. What do you mean, Nu? You're not a red flag? Nu is such a green flag, I can't even put it into words. Your biggest red flag is, oh my god, not the red color code. This guy. Okay, one of my biggest red flags is people that are always dishonest. I'm not talking about like telling a white lie like here and there, because there's an ad break right now. I'm gonna answer that after the ad break. I want everyone to hear my red flags. Okay guys, we're gonna... Am I gonna go pee in the meantime? Are we gonna do the go piss girl again? You have an idea? What's the idea? Oh no, not Paul. Do you want Paul to gift everyone a sub? That's crazy. Okay, I'm gonna go pee again real quick. And in the meantime, you all also go pee, please. I'll be right back. Potato. Are we back yet? Still a minute. Pee break. Meat? Where? I have a meat. Okay, Salty, since you raided, what's the next snack that I'm gonna eat? I think Salty can see right now. I'm gonna label them all, don't worry. Oh shit, you can't see them down there. Alright, Salty. Salty, get ready, please. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Which one? Please let me know which one I shall take. And in the meantime, I will answer the question. 3 because pink? Okay. Wait. That was 3, right? Yeah. Love me some Drillinge. All of them, okay. I shall devour all at the same time. And then we get into the red flag question, because holy fuck, do I have a lot to say there. Okay, I will take the blue one. The blue one is good. Look, it's... I don't know what it is. Why am I holding it like this? You're gonna get some rest. Work tomorrow gonna be a lot sad. Hope you have a wonderful Lego stream, friend. Biakoro. Biakoro, wait. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. Salty, I'm also like that. Like, if I cook for myself, I don't really care. I don't put too much effort in. If I cook for someone else though, then it's gotta look great. Weil die Augen essen mit. Knifer, hi, Knifer. What are you doing? Knifer, you came just in time to learn what are red flags for me. But first, let me give a shout out to my wonderful friend, Knifer. Please everyone go give her a follow. Alright, red flags. Guys, hold me back. I will have a lot to say about this. So, one of my biggest red flags is if someone is very dishonest. And I don't mean by that just, you know, saying a white lie here and there, because we sometimes have to, right? No, I mean people that have to lie all the time. And if someone has to lie all the time, then that just means I can never trust them, because they've always been lying, so why would they say the truth, right? So yeah, that is a big red flag to me. Like, if someone's like that, I have to question everything they say, pretty much. Everyone in chat, right? One of your lies is crazy, noob. Okay, so another red flag for me is if people are very inconsiderate of others. Like if they're very disrespectful of, I don't know, like service workers or like just people in general. Or like not even just people, if they're very inconsiderate and like disrespectful of their surroundings. Like even just nature and stuff. Like people that litter, for example. That always, you know, that is a... That is a, what's the word? What's the word? There's like a, behavior pattern that comes with other bad things usually if they, like, let's say, hurt animals, or like they don't give a shit about nature and just like throw their trash on the ground. Stuff like that. Like being inconsiderate like that is a big no for me. But you count over-exaggeration as being dishonest? Not really, no. Because I do that a lot myself. I mean like people that straight up just lie all the time just to be in a better position themselves. Like my ex, for example. Yeah, she did that a lot. And that is a big red flag for me. Because like it just means, how can I ever trust you as a person if all I ever see that person doing is like lying and victimizing themselves. Which also brings us to the next thing. Another red flag for me is people that instead of like trying to at least grow as a person, always try to like excuse their behavior and then repeat it. Like if there's no personal, if they don't even attempt personal growth, then there's a big no for me. Like I get it, it's difficult, but like if no one ever even attempts it, then things can change, right? In order for things to change, you gotta put in the work. And yeah, there's like if I see that someone does not even want to do that, that they just okay with how things are, but then also kind of sounds mean if I say it like that, right? But like if they also keep complaining about how things are, but then don't show any personal growth or like any attempts for personal growth, there's a bit of a red flag for me. And another thing, this is a completely different topic now. Another thing I really hate is toxic masculinity. I just hate that shit. That's like the weakest shit you can do as a man. Showing like signs of toxic masculinity. It's like some of the most pathetic shit you could do. And like in general, I don't really like people that show too much or like that repeat too many like conservative talking points. Because like from my own experience, these people are always very annoying to deal with. Unpleasant is a good word. Always very unpleasant to conversate with. So that's also a big red flag for me. Yeah, like that. Like people like that, for example. Salty. The fuck am I supposed to put this? Yeah, I also need to make two of them. Yep, that is also always a big red flag. That is like, you know, I'm good. I don't need you in my life. Hi Shima, hi. So yeah, toxic masculinity is a big red flag. I'm just like, you know what? Fuck you. I don't need you in my life. And then another big red flag is, this one is very personal for me. We're gonna get there. But another big red flag for me is also like these guys that always hit on every single woman. Like not just on Twitch, but like in general. That annoys the shit out of me, because it's like it's never very great guys that do that, right? And like there's always something wrong with them. And the reason why I especially hate it is because I had a 3-year-long relationship get destroyed because of one of those people. Because he manipulated my then partner to do things with him. So fuck those guys. I hate them. It's a big red flag for me. How's it going? I'm doing good. How about you? Oh shit, I put this on the wrong way. I was like confused why these are like further down. So yeah, oh yeah, manipulative guys also, or like manipulative people in general. Because I had to unfortunately also deal with that in my last relationship. Don't worry, Salty, you couldn't know. But yeah, that is also a big red flag, because like I see it very often on Twitch as well. People that treat Twitch as a, you know, as a dating site, and just like, well, do you have no shame? Do you have no shame? And I'm not saying you can't meet a partner on Twitch. I mean, I've met 2 partners on Twitch before. I'm just saying that your intention should not be going onto a stream or like into Twitch or streaming in general that you want to date that person. That should not be the intention. Yo, Duck, how you doing? Sorry that you had to encounter such people. Yeah, it's... And I even warned my partner of that guy, but you know... Nothing to be worried about, right? Until it was too late. But Duck, how you doing? Nice to see you. Let me give you and Shima a shout out as well. Hi, Kellaton. Oh wait, yeah, VIPs can also give shoutouts now because I changed it. So y'all can give shoutouts while I do things without having mod responsibilities. Gatom recently wanted to chill here for a bit. Yo, I appreciate it. Let's give a shout out to Shima as well. Doing good. How you've been? I'm doing great. Honestly, this is really cool. Like having like a Q&A session like this while we also do things on the side. I really dig this. And yeah, if you guys want to add some questions here up on the chat somewhere, it's pinned and you guys can add questions anonymously. Elections finished, not the best outcome, but the expected one. You know, same here. Well, there weren't any today, but you know, last German election was like that. It's always like the same party winning. Chronically online males on Twitch rarely see or interact with a woman, so they jump on every chance they have because of an idealized fantasy about meeting like the perfect gothy girl that for some reason is probably madly in love with them just because of their chatting. Yeah, I know where you're coming from with that. Absolutely delusional, but sadly a more common pattern that's emerged a lot more in the recent decade, even more so since COVID. And even more so because, you know, it is kind of a Twitch meta as well. But there's too many delusional guys going around thinking they could actually date a streamer. Oh wait, this is the wrong thing. Are they all the same? Yeah. You're scared of next election, you don't want to start political talk, just wanted to say that one. Yeah, Salty, you know where I live, right? Don't say it in chat, but you know where I live. I have absolutely no faith in the people here. It's probably gonna be not ideal for sure. I wanna move away from here anyway. Next question though. We had so much to say for the red flags. I could probably add a lot more, but I think let's move on to the next question before I keep talking. But yeah, to TLDR, dishonesty, disrespectful people, toxic masculinity, conservative thinking, and here guys that hit on everyone. Oh, there was something I wanted to add still to that, because there's also, you know, these kind of guys that act like they're like great people, and then like only in front of women, like they want to be seen as good people, and then once the women are out of the room or like don't see their actions anymore, they show their true face. I've experienced those kind of guys before as well. And like those are always the worst. Those are the worst people. Holy shit, dude. Those are some of the biggest assholes I've ever met in my life. So yeah, if you are a woman and you have some guy friends and they warn you about a guy, then please take it seriously, because they have probably seen their true face. They've probably seen what that guy really is like. But do you find those people? Outside. Outside. Ones that just randomly start to flex like crazy and completely switch behavior the second the woman's present. Yeah, that usually is also the same kind of person, right? It's ridiculous. Oh, this is gonna be the jaw. That's pretty cool. They really believe we can tell, yep. So that goes out to all the women out there. If one of your guy friends is warning you of a guy, then please take it seriously, because they have seen something you have not seen. Gotta go to the kitchen real quick, listening on phone. Alright, I'm gonna go to the next question. What zodiac sign are you? I am Leo. I'm a Leo. I'm not gonna roar like a Leo though, cause that would be cringe. Also, I can't. I wanna learn gutturals actually. Like if I could learn gutturals, that would be so cool. Like raw XD. Any MySpace kids in chat? I'm the first sweet Leo I met. Aw, thank you, Duck. Duck, you're also sweet. Really? Yes, my birthday is August 10. That makes me a Leo, I believe. I'm a Leo, right? Leo, zodiac, sign, dates. Yep, I'm a Leo. Forgot to turn on your stove. Oh no. The yapping was too good. Can be the second Leo, hell yeah. Who was it whose birthday is August 27? Was that you, Krampus? Lego building category? No, we're actually doing a Q&A stream and I just built Lego on the site. That's why I went to just chatting today. But if it was only a Lego stream, then I would go into the Lego category. Oh, 30. Who was 27th again? Sorry, I have so many online friends. It's hard to keep track. Didn't know there's a Lego category. Yeah, there's like Lego and brick building. But that would only make sense if I was not doing the Q&A stream. Speaking of which, let's go to the next question. Oh boy, here we go. Since we entered the last quarter of 2025, please don't remind me that it's already the last quarter. Please don't remind me. Yeah, since we entered the last quarter of 2025, what was your highlight and what was your biggest regret of 2025? Okay, my highlight was my VTuber debut. For sure. Because it's something I've been working towards for a very long time now. Feels like a year just started. Yeah, like where did the time go? Anyway, VTuber debut is my biggest highlight. I'm really happy we finally did it, even though I can't use it today because my phone is up here. Otherwise you couldn't see my hand now. And I only have one phone and one camera. Well, my phone is my camera. So yeah, that's why no VTuber today. And my biggest regret, my last relationship. Because holy fuck, dude. Holy fuck, I wish I would have never done that, but you know, it is what it is. Hand tuber, I should be a hand tuber for real, right? I have nice hands. Where's this piece? Here. But yeah, that is my biggest regret. I've met some cool people through it though, so it's not all bad, right? And at the very least, I've learned something from it. Not to let yourself get manipulated into a relationship too quickly. Because like that was way too quick.
It is what it is.
It is what it is, indeed. Funnily enough, you had a similar experience with your last relationship. Damn, I'm sorry to hear that. And it's just played with 5 tubes, true. But you know, like at the time I didn't even want to date. Like I was just chilling, but things just happened. But then I got to actually know the person and yeah, it didn't fit. And then shit went down afterwards, which I will not go into detail about now. But all I can say is a good riddance. Cause holy fuck, dude. That bad. This doesn't seem right. Check Discord, that was literally you. Oh, I see. Yeah, I hope you at least learned from it, Salty. Believe things will get better for you in the future. Thank you. Yep, I'll be more careful from here on. That's for sure. Oh wait, this is supposed to go in here. You see, I thought it was like supposed to connect here. She DM'd me and was just nice and you immediately folded. Oh. know, can happen. Like especially if you feel like things are working out and then things are suddenly not working out anymore. Anyway, next question. Oh, this might be Amina's question actually. When expecting the highs and lows in your streamer journey, but those experiences helped me be more careful and wiser. That is good. Yeah, unfortunately, streaming is not all just, you know, positive. There's also a lot of negative shit that you're gonna get exposed to. But as long as we learn from it. Yeah, the question is, what would you do? Hug a homie? High five a homie? Or kiss a homie? That really depends on the person. But I think, in general, I would hug a homie. Like, I think we're all in need of a hug. I think every single one of us could need a hug. So yeah, I would hug the homies. And some of them I would kiss, yes. Hide view count and just do what you love. Yeah, the thing is, I talked a little bit about it earlier, that is good and all, but also the problem is just discoverability on Twitch is so shit nowadays. It's really difficult to really have like any kind of growth if you're in the tens, for example. Because then people don't click on your stream, people will not chat, and then the rare occasion where people make it to your stream, they will see a dead chat and are like, yeah, I'm gonna go watch a more active stream. So as much as I would like to also just ignore the numbers, we can't really always do that. Because then you're gonna be stagnant. By connections and bring yourself out is important, yeah. And I think I'm doing better with that, because, you know, being a huge introvert really doesn't help. And I'm still experimenting with things. Want to get discovered, you gotta do more than just streaming. Yep. Yep, that is very true. Like people always think streaming is super easy, like you just go online and play your game, and you can't do that, but then you're not gonna grow. People are not gonna discover your stream. You gotta have to have like another thing that people can find you through. Like how I had my guides back then, for example. That's why I streamed in the first place. Without that, I don't think I would have even anywhere close to a community nowadays, if I would even still be streaming. You'd always hear the time zone excuse. Well, it's true, you don't believe that solely. Yeah, time zone. The thing is, like, there's always a time zone that is gonna be active somewhere, right? Like, yeah, if for example, I stream at 6 PM my time. So people from my, like from this time zone, they will have a lot of people from the same time zone streaming, but then if I would stream in the morning, for example, then I would suddenly compete with like people from Australia and from Southeast Asia. Don't remember how you found me. We met through Bay actually, because I was more active in Bay's community back then, and you were too. So yeah. Once you're big, you can just go live and shit, but to get there, you gotta do so much work, yep. And like even then, you still need to continue to put in the work, because like people will leave again if you don't really do anything interesting. That's why you sometimes see a lot of, like especially during partner pushes, you see people having a lot of viewers, and then once the partner push is over and they got partnered, suddenly they go down to like 30 viewers again, which is still a lot, right? Still 30 people that watch your stream. But it's like suddenly, because you're not really doing the things anymore that got you all of these viewers, or like because it's not a partner push anymore, you don't really have the people that came in just for that. And now they might go to another stream to push them. So Twitch, like streaming, if you want to grow, then is actually pretty difficult, and you gotta be prepared for like a lot of downs. Which I've been on Twitch for 9 years or so now. I've been there so many times. Like I can't tell you how often I applied for Twitch partner just to get told no. And then just try it over and over again. One thing I remember was like I raided like one of the bigger PoE streamers at the time, who is still big. And like the first thing they said was, "How are you not partnered?" And that forever stuck with me. Like that was their first words. "How are you not partnered?" That's crazy. We've seen a mutual do partner push for about 2 or 3 months. They got partner, but then the viewership dropped right back down immediately. Yeah, it's very unfortunate, and I don't mean that in a negative way. I just mean that is something that you also have to be prepared for on this website, because it can be very soul crushing. Like suddenly all the people are gone again. So Twitch isn't as easy as it seems. Doesn't make sense to partner push when your numbers aren't even close to what's needed. That too. Something I've also seen is like, of course, no one should do that. I'm not advocating for doing that. But I have seen some people view botting. They didn't view bot to like reach 75, but only like a few viewers. Just to be higher in the rankings, like to have more visibility on Twitch. And I think that is already fucked up, that something like that even needs to be done. Because discoverability is just so shit on this website. But like even just getting these few ranks up on like the recommended or whatever, or like in your category, that already helps a lot. Yo, Nightfire, hi, how you doing? Once you get up there, you're met with higher expectations, yep. And you're also setting higher expectations to yourself, right? Gonna be the middle, right? Is it the middle? No. What are we building? We are building a Super Mario set. We're building the... Yep. We're building the Piranha plant. While doing a Q&A stream. If you wanna add any questions to the Q&A, please use the Tellonym link above in the chat. It's all anonymous. Okay, we've been yapping about Twitch meta so long. Let's go to the next question. It's cute, thank you. I really love like these Nintendo sets. I would like to get more, but yeah, the other ones are very pricey. Alright, this one is funny. Is salad just crispy water? Kind of. It's funny because we're building a plant, right? Kinda is, right? It's very delicious, crispy water. Okay, and in that vein, what is your go-to takeout? Sushi, doner, pommes, or curry places? Doner. I love doner. Doner's so good. If I have a chance to get a doner, and I have to choose between options, I always get a doner. Now you want some crispy water? Me too. I had a salad today, so I already have some crispy water in me. Maybe that's why I pee so much. Okay. What are your ethnicities? I'm Caucasian. I'm 75% German and 25% Polish. Even though like back when like my grandmother was born, that place belonged to Germany. But like nowadays it belongs to Poland. But that doesn't change like the people there, right? Like they were still Polish, even though like it was occupied by German forces for some time. Me as well. Damn. Are we brothers? Probably from the same region, it could be. Could very well be. Would be funny if I find out like another PoE streamer has like a history with me. Because I found out like another streamer friend that I made back then, who doesn't play PoE anymore, but like they used to be big. And is someone that I knew from my teenage years actually. But I didn't know that that's that person. Oh, we're already at the last bag. Okay, these are all the extra snacks this time. Yummy. Please eat them. We have a pink one, a red one, a like yellow one, and some other stuff. Alright, speaking of snacks, let me eat more trolleys. Here for you, Salty. This is 2, it's like 1 gummy bear. Oh, it's like little... Let's see if we can get the focus in. It's like little skulls. Nice, nice. You hate those? No, pretty good. Alright, the next one. What are some icks in a partner? Pretty much the same as my red flags, right? Like something I can't stand is if people are inconsiderate of others. Like inconsiderate of like their boundaries or their feelings, or yeah, pretty much that. And you know, also those people that I always take like the service workers example because it just fits so well. Like people that treat service workers like shit for no reason at all. Like there's a big ick for me. There's a big turnoff. It's like, you know what? You're not a person for me. And same like if they treat nature like that. Like if they... I already said it earlier, but like if they litter, for example, or if they just... if they don't care about their actions and just destroy things. That usually comes with like other behavior patterns that I would not vibe with. So that would be a huge ick for me. And basically everything my ex did. Okay, next question. Is it a bad thing to be a mommy's boy, daddy's girl, parent's child? It's like... Yesn't. Yesn't, because... if you only ever get spoiled your entire life... Like if you only ever get spoiled and never have to do things on your own... Oh, it wants to go already. Yeah, if you only ever get spoiled and get everything done for you, then you will struggle as an adult. You will not make it in this world because your parents won't be around forever, and any self-respecting partner would not want to like be your parent, right? Like they would want you to be... what's the word I'm looking for? They would want you to be able to care for yourself, right? Unless it's like a king thing, I guess. If it's a king thing, then do whatever you like. I don't care. But like when it comes to real life, to like everyday life, I don't think any partner would want to be your parent. Would want to have to act as your parent and do everything for you. So yeah. So necessarily, it's nothing bad to get spoiled by your parents. But like you still need to learn how to be an adult, or like how to... like you need to get ready for the world, right? Because not always will other people do things for you, and if you don't know how to survive on your own or like how to do things on your own, you never had to learn it, then it's just gonna be a huge problem for you. It's gonna cause a lot of issues. Okay, the next one. I love your voice and I can't get enough of it. Thank you. Please show yourself. Thank you. Thank you for the compliment. I really appreciate it. I was actually always very self-conscious about my voice, because I thought I sound bad. But like ever since I started streaming, I have so many people tell me they like my voice, and I'm just like, you sure about that? You surely like this? But I appreciate it. I'm glad there are people out there that like hearing me talk. And I hope I can give it to you for as long as possible. That could be taken out of context, and if you want to, feel free to take it out of context. I don't care. But yeah, thank you. Whoever you are, thank you. Okay, next question. Are you more introverted or extroverted? I am extremely introverted. Like I said earlier already, so much that I had times where I felt too introverted to talk on my own stream. Because I was like, what if they don't care about me? What if the people that literally come to my stream to watch my stream to hear me talk, what if they don't care about what I have to say? Yeah, it's dumb. Your brain can be very dumb if you deal with mental illness. There's actually a pattern to this. I'm gonna do it like this. Probably right. Extroverted. Are you extroverted? Okay, next one. Have you tried the Elden Ring Reforged mod? If no, please try it. It's very good and challenging. I have in fact not tried it yet. Is Reforged the is that the mod that advertises itself as being straight up unfair? Because if so, I had that on my goal, like on my debut farm, but we didn't reach that goal. So I, at least for now, am not gonna end up playing it. Maybe I bring it back as a goal in the future. But yeah, I do love me a challenge. Okay, the next one. Without doxing your job, but if your job was a food, what would it be? If you can, please go into detail while you think so. See, the problem is you all already know my job. So, what could it be? What could it be? Maybe... Like an ABC soup? I think that is actually that's actually really good, like an ABC soup. And then you change things around to make funny words, right? That's kind of my job. But you all know what I work anyway, so it's like I already doxed it. Where the hell do we put this now? Up here? I think it's not supposed to go on here, right? I think it's like this. It doesn't look right though. Like, I don't know. It looks very wrong to me, but we'll see. Next question. What is your love language? I I give a lot of words of affirmation. Like I try to, you know, be there for my partner, and I would be better to express this in German, but I try in English. To like motivate them, you know. Motivate them to not give up on what they're trying to do. To, like always have their back. But also, you know, like also be constructive while doing it. And also, I do like giving gifts here and there. So it's like a little bit of both. But yeah, I think it's very important to like be there for your partner. Based, yeah. And it's also what I would like from my partner. It's just something I find is very important. Because communication in general is very important. Okay, next question. And yeah, I like to give like little gifts here and there. Like to spoil my partner a bit. Did you clean your keyboard before the stream? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. You know, it's always a good excuse to give your keyboard and like your entire setup a nice clean. This peak boyfriend, aw, thank you. Doug, do you happen to be single? You don't have to actually answer that, don't worry. How do I put this in here? Nope. Oh, too bad for me. Too bad. No, don't worry. I hope you're happy. I didn't actually know that, Doug. Okay, it's in, but it's like just gonna fall out again. Oh, I probably... Ah, I see. Probably need to put something in here then. Oh boy, it's not going in. Okay, there we go. So, what do we put in there now? Ah. I love these Mario sets. Can also show the other ones later. Okay, let me update the Tellonym because there's been new questions. Also, if you guys wanna put any questions, you're still very free to do so. Okay, the next question is, what was your first Nintendo console? It was a Super Nintendo. Yes, I'm that old. But the Super Nintendo is goated. Had so many good games on it. And I think that's also where my love for pixel art started. Because like basically those games back then, they were kind of similar to pixel art, right? So it makes sense. It all comes together. Those, I think it was 16-bit, right? Those 16-bit games were great. I do wanna go back and play some of them on stream. Totally legal, by the way. Okay, next one. Do you usually make the first step? Not always. If I feel it's the right thing to do, then I will. Like if I get a feeling that there's something between us both. And that there are feelings from both sides especially. I have made the first step before and completely like got the signs wrong. But I think that's just, you know, part of the experience, right? Like, she was not interested at all. And, you know, it is what it is. I think it's very important to just be able to move on from that and not take it too personal. But yeah, I would say most of the time, I guess I do. If I feel like there could be something. Okay, next one. Why break up? 'Cause it didn't work out, that's why. Imagine if my ex actually asked that, that would be crazy. That would be actually crazy. Because like, she knows why. Anyway, yeah, things didn't work out. She was not the person that I thought she was. She showed some behavior that I really did not vibe with. So I was like, well, you know, that's gotta be it. That's gotta have to be it, because there's no point in trying to, trying to make something happen that will not happen. Or like will not work out. It's better to be on our own. So yeah, that's why. Next question. How did your last relationship start? I got manipulated into it, basically. Kinda, like... I guess I was also at fault. Because like, I kinda let it happen, right? But... it all went really fast. I was not even interested to date. But it all happened really fast, and I kinda liked spending time with that person. I was like, you know what, why not? It felt right at the time until it didn't, basically. And when it didn't feel right anymore, it really didn't feel right anymore. Holy shit, dude. But yeah, luckily I noticed like that something was off, or like that things I would not continue to work out before it was too late. And yeah, seems like she already moved on, because it didn't take long for like the next guy to come. So once again, dodge the bullet there. How the fuck am I supposed to bring that in here? Okay. Look, we have a hat. That's very cool. Alright, we are almost done with the questions as well. And we are almost done with the Lego. That's perfect. Okay, next question is, drumroll, do you speak French? Oui. If no, do you want to learn it? I speak a little bit of French because I had it at school. But je ne comprends pas français. I can only like speak it like some very basic French. Most of it I forgot already. But yes, I do speak some French, I guess. Okay, so the head goes on like this. Oh my god, this is actually so heavy. I'm kinda scared that I break it. This, like, if I put it in front, it's just straight up falling out. That's crazy. It's just straight up not staying in there. Like, it's gonna fall over. Yeah, we have to go backwards, I guess. I wanna see what happens if I press this button. No way. I think that's not how it's supposed to be. Something ain't right there. The plant looks tired and needs to lie down. Yeah, maybe we're all just... oh my god. Maybe we're all just tired. Am I supposed to like... like fully push this in, maybe? Oh, okay. My bad. I didn't know. Oops. Okay, kind of like this. Is this the... Okay, that's the head. So... Ah, okay, now it's also... Now the weight distribution is a little bit better. That's pretty cool. I like it. But what's with these things? They're gonna have to go somewhere. Oh, oh, you just throw them in. Just throw them in like this, and then like when you do this, they come out. I was hoping that gimmick would be for like something else. Like if I just press that, of course when it stands, nothing happens. Alright. We have, once again, a few snacks for you to eat. 3 snacks. I have a few more questions, but before I go into the questions... I wanted to eat one of these, because it has licorice, and I don't like licorice. So I wanna eat it. Makes sense, right? Yes. Fuck. Does actually not go. It's actually not open. There we go. Alright, it is orange and black. Some nice licorice in there. Let's see, is this actually licorice? It is. But it's like, this one's actually not so bad. I would have expected, you know, this typical licorice taste. This one's actually edible. Yeah, we finished the Lego, hell yeah. I love this set, this is really cool. This is gonna go well with the other Mario set I have. Look. You can open it. And close. I love it. Okay, let's see what else they have in this book. Okay, that's just other parts. You could win. Chat, you could win. You could win. What can you win? Your feedback will no, I should actually read the French one. Vous pourriez gagner. Vos commentaires nous aideront à concevoir les futurs produits de cette gamme. Yeah. This was really cool, I like this set. I'm glad I got it. It goes well with the other Mario set. So if you guys have not been here, this is something we built last year. I think it was last year, right? Last Christmas, I believe. Last Christmas, I gave you my heart. This was also really cool. It doesn't really work if I hold it like this, but like... You can like make him walk, basically. It just doesn't work really well because I hold it on the mechanism right now. But yeah. That's my second Mario Lego. There's also like a Mario Kart I want. It's like really expensive. Anyway, let's go through the last few questions. And then if you all have no more questions, we can raid out. Because it's been 3 hours. Okay, actually kind of fast, right? Okay, so next question is, how tall are you? We already had that. I am 1m76. I have no idea how much that is in feet. I'm sorry. Okay, the next 2 questions can't really be shown with how I have this set up here. So I'm just gonna read them out. Do you have a sweet tooth? Not always. I have like some times where I'm craving something sweet. But I won't really say I have a sweet tooth. Like there's also too much sugar, right? Like I sometimes need a little bit of sugar. And then I usually get like a cookie or some chocolate or stuff. But like Yeah, but I wouldn't really say necessarily I have a sweet tooth. I'm more into like savory stuff. Okay, and the last one. Do you ever get calluses on your fingers after assembling Lego? I think I had some after building the big set, actually. I think I had some after building this set, because this set had like a lot of like these, you know, these sharp corners and stuff. So I think I got some there. But this one was pretty simple to build, pretty easy as well. And that is all the questions. Yippee! Do I have yippee on here? No, I have wow. Wow! Alright, this was so much fun, guys. Thank you so much for being here today. I think we're gonna keep it at that because tomorrow, I will stream tomorrow. We are going to play some Chillers Art games. I have bought 2 on sale, which should both be possible to finish on stream. They're both on the shorter side. So tomorrow will be the beginning of Spooktober officially. Today was not that spoopy, although, I mean, you can still get your finger bitten off by this. I will not demonstrate that, I don't want to get banned. But yeah, this was really fun.